Well, hello YouTube family. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today we're going to go over some of the stuff that we found at the Goodwill bins and at a local thrift store. I would say though it's getting harder to find stuff. I don't know if it's because maybe people are donating less or the greedy Goodwill people are just like selling everything online now. But we did stop at the Goodwill bins and we found a couple things there. And then at our local thrift store, it was literally bone dry in the electronics section. I usually like find a bunch of things there. And literally the lady with the cart like would arrive to leave like 3 things and I was just like sharking it. And like I would just keep going back and forth trying to see if she would put anything new. But I did have to think out of the box and kind of look in different areas of the thrift store that otherwise I wouldn't have looked at. But I did find some stuff, and so I can't complain. We spent $150 and our estimated revenue is around $1,300, so that was pretty good still. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we got this Evereve. Evereve? I'm not sure how you say it, but so this one we got it at the Goodwill bins, and this is actually a linen blend, and this one we're going to be listing it for around $40. So, and then over here we have this Calvin Klein. We picked up several Calvin Klein.
It's a wool
coats. Yeah, we found this at the Goodwill bins as well. And this one is we usually the ones that we picked up usually for men, so those seem to sell for more.
Yeah, this one's a woman.
This one's for a woman, so this one is only gonna sell for around $40.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this really nice suit here from Rockies.
That's a store.
This is a Tessuto Lanificio di Marzoni. Did I say it right? So this is a wool and cashmere blend. So this is a full set. And I guess when you have the pants and the blazer thing, they sell for more.
You can barely see it, but it's a pinstripe.
Yeah, and so this one we pay how much?
I think that was full price, $10.
$10, and then we're gonna be listing it for $100.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving over here, you see guys, I find like the weirdest things ever. But you know, it works out. So this one is the
miniature sleeping bag.
Yeah, and it's in the brand Baby Jogger. And it just feels so nice in here. I just wish it was like big enough so I could get in there.
So nice.
But so this one, the actual stroller, this is kind of like for a stroller, like I guess like women, like they have, you know, strollers like to jog on, I guess. And so they have the... Alright, so this one is for a stroller. And so I guess like they make this jogger stroller that you put this on. And I think this comes with the original stroller. It's called Baby Jogger. And so I couldn't really find that many comps on it. But the stroller itself sells for a lot of money and the parts as well. So I picked it up anyway because I paid $3 for this. It was on sale.
Well, we found comps, but they were comps that didn't have the extra fur. It was like a regular sleeping bag looking thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna list it for
a little bit higher than the other ones because it's got this.
50.
It's so nice. Yeah, $49.95.
Yeah. And then let me see here. And then we have this one. We got it at the Goodwill bins. This is Land's End. This one is Supima cotton.
And it's brand new with tags.
Yeah, and it's brand new with tags. So this one we're gonna be selling it for around $30. Yeah, and then well, we got it at the Goodwill bin, so we probably paid like $1 or something. And it's very light.
This weighed. Yeah. This is like super light, so it weighed like less than $1. It probably costed less than $1.
Yep. And then this one is a really nice one actually. This is a Purple Label Ralph Lauren. Josh.
Made in Italy.
Yeah, Josh did pay up a little bit for this one.
This one was... Damn! Yeah, I didn't pay that. Relax. So I think I paid $34.95. I don't know what that comes out to. That's half, so 50% off. And
somewhere there. This one's vintage, right?
It's vintage, yeah.
Yeah, and so
then this is the price. I mean, new with tags. That's what it sold for originally, but right now this goes for around $250.
Pockets ain't empty, cuz.
So we're gonna list it for high for $250, and we're gonna
fingers crossed, and we sell it for full price.
We'll probably take an offer, but hopefully it's over $200.
Yeah, and then we have this Peter Millar.
Another new with tags.
Yep.
Summer Comfort.
Summer Comfort, yeah. So this one, how much did you pay?
This one was also half off. So paid $25 for this one. Damn! And then this one should go for around $80, brand new.
And we ain't hungry no more either, bruh.
Nice.
It's got a nice color and stripes.
Mm-hmm. And then we have a BMW Championship. It's on a Adidas Climalite.
This one we paid like nothing. This was 50% off. So $2. And this should go for $25. This is nice and embroidered. We have another one that is, it's not exactly like this one, but it's another BMW Championship one that's by Puma. And I'm thinking of, it's the same size. So if they're, I have to check the measurements because, you know, every brand's different. But they're both mediums. And they should, if they're about the same size, I'm going to try to lot them together probably. So we'll see how that goes. For around $50 probably.
Great. And then we have a J. Crew as well here. Did you pay 50% for this one? Or
was yellow 50%? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, this one was $4.
Okay. So yeah, and so this one we're gonna be selling it for around
$30.
30? Okay. And then we have this Banana Republic.
New with tags.
Is this like, it's like a pullover sweater or something? It's really thin though.
It's a V-neck. I believe was this the cashmere or silk? I forget.
I'm not sure.
Look, because I'm pretty sure it is.
Let me see. Yep, 80% silk and 15% cotton. All right, so this one, how much are you gonna sell it for, babe?
This one, I believe we're gonna sell it for $49.95, so $50.
Yeah. All right, great.
Since it's brand new with tags.
And it has cashmere.
I wanted the cashmere.
And then this one,
this is a new brand to us. I got it.
Gary.
I looked it up. Or Jerry.
New with tags as well.
Yeah, that's why I looked it up. And it has a pretty decent sell-through rate. It was just over, it was around 60%, I think. And we paid, I forget what the discount white was this day. I think it was just 25% off. It was like nothing crazy. So we paid like $5 or $6 for this. And it's going to go for $25-30.
Okay. And then this one and one.
Vintage M1 sweatpants. We do pretty well with these every time we pick them up. And this one's in really good shape. We got the logo right here. Yeah. And these were 50% off. And so that's $4. And they go for around 30.
Great. And then we got this Fabletics.
Yeah, Fabletics.
Is that like a jersey or what is that?
It's just like a, here, you hold it.
It's okay.
It's like a Olympic
Team
USA baseball jersey. Pretty nice.
Yep.
And we paid, that one was cheap.
Like $250?
Yeah, like $250, and we're gonna get $35 for that one.
All right. And then now, guys, going back to the floor mats, you guys are not gonna believe it, but the floor mats from last video, they're sold.
Already sold.
They sold like the same day. So like floor mats, they're just, you know, another thing.
There you go. Thank you, sir. There you go. There you go. There you go.
And so for some reason, honestly, I don't know why, but like the thrift store that we go to, they always have like new floor mats. They like new floor mats.
Very good condition.
So that's great. So these ones, they're
we'll
for
just show this part.
yeah, they're for a Toyota Camry, for a 2007, 2011 Toyota Camry. And I actually didn't even know really like for exactly what car they were. I looked up the VIN number that they have right here because that's like, because they rolled them up and that was like the only thing I could see.
Can't really see it that good, but there's a number there. Just look for a number right here.
Yeah. And so I kind of looked it up, and then I saw that it kind of looked like this one, so I was hoping that it was this one's. And to our luck, these ones are actually out of stock in this color.
Discontinued color.
Yeah, they're discontinued, so we're gonna be like the only ones with this color, which is the color biscuit.
These biscuits.
Or bisque, I think.
Well, bisque. And so we're actually going to be selling this ones for $150, and we only paid $8 for them.
Yep.
So this was great. And then we got more floor mats here. This is for Alexis. And this ones, I paid $15. I did pay up a little bit for them.
But these are old. They're like, they seem vintage.
They do.
And they're in excellent condition for how old they seem.
Yeah.
And this is another discontinued style or model, I guess. I forgot which car this was for. The RX 330, I think is what it was for. I could be wrong, but this particular year and model of this mat, they don't make them anymore. And we're selling this one because we're going to be the only ones with it for $250.
Great.
Obviously, we're taking offers, but we're listing high since we're going to,
Yeah.
it's all supply and demand, guys. So
yeah, for some of the prices, guys, like we're gonna be listing, everything, how much we're listing them for on the screen for you guys, because sometimes we kind of forget.
Ew, who puked? Urgery.
But
the screenshots will be on the screen.
But we're going to screenshots will be on the screen.
On the screen.
Yeah, nice. All right, and then I found this Jimmy Choo bag. This is kind of like, I don't know, they call it like traveler's bag, and I guess this bag, they kind of gave it away, I guess, with like a purchase of a perfume or something.
Yeah, you had to purchase something big, and this was like a gift.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. But.
This one I got at the Goodwill bin, so I was like, I mean, even if it's worth like $30, that's okay. And so this one we're gonna be selling it for like 30, right?
35, I think. 30 or 35.
Yeah, and then and so we probably paid a couple bucks at the bins.
And they have sold already, so we've seen their actual sell through comms.
Yeah, and then I found this little bag, Kipling. They like never have Kipling on sale there, but I found this one. It's just a tiny bag. I was like, if it's not worth anything, I'll keep it, but we're just gonna sell it anyway. It's just like a $20 bag because I guess
that's without the as you're about to say, that's without the monkey. Some of these come with a monkey like keychain, like it comes right on the side. Those are worth probably, I think from what I saw, they were at least $20 more than all the other ones. So if you have that keychain, it makes all the difference.
Yeah, so this one I only paid like $5. That's why I got it. So, and then we're gonna list it for like 20 or 25. Yeah, and then I found this bulldog. It's I don't know, fanny pack. What is this?
It's a fanny pack.
Yeah, but this is
it's
actually
also it can also be a crossbody.
Yeah, so this is actually, I guess, for a gun. Like you can carry
concealed carry
with this. Yeah, it has like the strap there. It's really nice.
You strap your firearm right there.
Yeah, and so this one's not worth that much. I just thought it was cool because we usually like tactical things, and so I was like, I mean, if it's not worth a lot, I'll just keep it. Maybe I'll get a gun soon or something.
Dodge this.
Yeah, right. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're still gonna sell it. How much are we gonna list it for?
$20.
For 20, okay. And then we probably pay like $1 or something at the Goodwill bins. And then guys, I found these gloves. I'm telling you guys, the gloves. So from the last video,
one of the gloves already
they
sold.
already sold like for what, $35 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so these gloves, when I looked them up, I couldn't find like that many of them. They are, let me see if I can pull out the tag because it's kind of hard. I don't want to rip them.
They're vintage.
They're vintage.
Genuine leather.
This is the brand Sullivan Glove. I don't know if you can see it there, but really Sullivan Glove, made in the USA. This one's for ladies, so I guess these ones don't go for as much as the men's, but one of the men's sold for like $100. right? 120 or something like that.
Over 100, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess
the
they're
same
not
model, just a size XL for men.
and they're not like that common, because when we were doing the research, like it kind of took us a bit to find it. But at the actual website, I guess, or like, I don't know, I saw it somewhere that it was selling on a website for like $100 and something. And so I only paid $3 for each one of them. So I'm like, even if they sell for like $30, it's okay. But because the other one sold for 100, the men's, and then there's like literally no other ones. I think like somebody else is selling some, but their titles are horrible, and like, I don't know. We're just gonna try to like make a really good listing, and we're going to list them for like 50.
Yeah, 49 each.
Yeah.
And we got 2 pairs.
Yeah, we got 2 pairs.
We're thinking about lining them up, but we'll just sell them separately.
Yeah, because they're like exactly the same. So yeah, and then I found this little hat, this one at the Goodwill bins.
Yeah, it's a bins too.
Yeah,
that's a Nike Golf. It's a lightweight, like, I'm not sure what Ericsson is, but I think it's a golf brand.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice little hat that you can sweat in. It weighs nothing.
We probably pay like $1 or something for it, and then we're gonna list it for like 20
or 25.
Yeah. And then I found this really cool jack-o'-lanterns. These are really nice. These are
Vintage.
From 1994. And so when I looked up the comms, there were some solds there, and so we're gonna be slotting them up.
Yep.
And we're gonna sell them for like how much?
50, I think.
50 for the pair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I only paid $3 for them for each one. And then we found some knives here. This is like a new thing we're doing, talking about me looking in different sections. So these ones we probably pay like $3 for them, and then
$2.99.
This one is different, so I don't know if we're gonna just list it different.
We're gonna do a
like
6.
separate.
Yeah, these 6 together in a set, and they're Japanese. I forgot what brand they were. The main course.
Yeah, something like that.
The main course, made in Japan. I don't know if you can read that. And they're silver plated, flatware. And I forgot what we were gonna sell them for. I think like 30 or $39.95. One or the other. 30 or 40.
Yeah,
is what they go for. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and then I found this Olympus recorder. So this one, like the comms were all over the place, and so I wasn't sure about picking this one up or what. But because it's pretty much new,
it's an open box. Yeah.
So the new ones were going for like $40-$50, and so I paid like $5 for it or something like that. And so I was like, I'm just gonna pick it up because there was a lot of sold. So I was like, I'm gonna take the risk here because I wasn't finding that many things. But
it had a good sell through though. Yeah. Olympus, we already sold a camera that didn't even work, and it sold literally in 2 days. So I guess that's a good brand. Yeah.
So we'll see. We're gonna list it for around $50. See what happens. And then I found this really cute Brighton. Right, because I always say Bridgeton, and then Mr. over here always corrects me. But Brighton earrings, and these were like $2, and they sell for $30. So these are really nice, actually. They're pretty much new.
Yeah, they are new.
It seems like they cut like this part over here.
I think that's where the price was, or something.
Yeah. So and then this one.
Another,
so it's funny
another resale that we've done before.
Yeah, so we've sold this one before without like this part. We sold it
just the main piece. Yeah. We sold it without even the
handle, right? Didn't even have the crank.
This is a pasta maker. We didn't say that, but yeah, we sold it. We sold the previous one without nothing. It was just the main unit, and I think we sold it for $40. This one, you can open it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me just. It's in pretty good condition.
I cleaned it a little bit, but we're going to clean it a little bit better before I take the pictures. And then I believe the last one sold in like a week or less. Mm-hmm. So this one should sell pretty quick as well.
Yeah, how much are we going to sell it for?
60, I think.
Yeah, and then we got it at the Goodwill
50 or
bins.
60.
So we probably paid like $4 or something because it is a little bit heavy.
It's not light. Do the baby
Super
shoes.
light.
Oh wait, we didn't even do the keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, and this keyboard. Yeah. So I was like scavenging right there at the keyboard section.
God, if you listen, hell,
a thrift store, and so I found this one, and this one's actually Apple. So
and this is the Apple Magic keyboard.
This is crazy because we went today to Best Buy. Oh, by the way, we just got a new camera and we have mics now, so it should sound better. Let us know if it sounds better, if it looks better. But So we went to Best Buy today, and this thing sold for like $150.
Brand new.
Not even kidding, yeah. And so that's crazy. So I bought this one for $10, and then they sell for around $50. So this one was great. We still gotta test it though. I hope it works.
Clean it up. There's some spots on there.
Yeah, and then these shoes here, we got them at the Goodwill bins.
Who remembers Ed Hardy? That's Y2K.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, I wasn't sure if they were real or what, but I did a lot of comparisons and it seems like they're real. And so we're just gonna go ahead and sell this for like $25-$30 or something like that.
I think it was $29.95 or $24.95.
Yeah, they did have some staining in the inside. I tried to clean it, but you know, it wasn't perfect. So noting the condition, we're probably gonna take offers. Yeah, we're gonna take offers on that.
But these sell. They come in a bunch of different colorways, not just this one, and they sell like Ed Hardy sells.
Yeah, and so that is it for the items that we bought at the thrift store and the Goodwill bins. And then these little shoes here, they're actually my daughter's. They were my daughter's. We're putting them for sale just because, like, what am I gonna do with all the stuff, right? Like, we just gotta at least get the money back or some of it back. So
they outgrow these things so quick. You gotta get the money back.
And so
put them into the new shoes.
Yeah, so we're going to be listing those together actually as a bundle. I actually sold a pair for like $15.
Mm-hmm. These are both Stride Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna list them for $30 for the pair.
Mm-hmm.
And over here we have this. What is that?
They're roof bar crossbars.
Yeah.
So you got to install these first. They're for a Subaru 2014 to now to present 2024.
Yeah,
they were my dad's.
Yeah.
He got new ones, so he donated them to us, and we're gonna sell them because they don't fit we have a Forester as well, but an older one, and they're a little too wide. They're adjustable, but they don't adjust that much. They adjust like maybe an inch, so they're too big. So we're gonna sell
and
them.
Your dad was like, just cut him.
Yeah, he told me to just cut them, but I'm just gonna buy the correct ones and sell these for $50. They got a good sell-through rate. And yeah, that was a donation, so all profit.
Yeah, and this over here, guys, disregard it. That's my jewelry. So I actually started selling on Whatnot.
Mm-hmm. It's just a lot of jewelry. We'll just move things around.
Yeah, so I'm just doing...
And this is all new.
Yeah, I'm just doing shows here and there to sell jewelry. You know, why not? Make some extra money there.
You guys can't see it, but you guys can follow us on Whatnot and get a better look.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get jewelry, vintage jewelry, and new jewelry too. And so we actually just did a show the other day, and it went pretty good. We haven't done a show in like forever.
And we didn't even schedule it. It was just a pop-up.
It was just a pop-up show.
We just did it.
And it was good. So we're going to keep doing some of those shows as well. We're going to keep you guys updated to see how it goes.
And we're going to do different themes, and like not just jewelry, but for now it's jewelry. Yeah,
for now it's jewelry, just because, you know, I need more things to do. Because I don't already have a lot of things to do, but I'll manage. And so, yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. We want to thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it, please, too, so that other people can watch your videos, too.
Feed the algorithm. Feed it.
Yes. And so, well, thank you so much, guys. See you until next time. Bye.
Bye.
Please, please, more cheese. I need